Welcome to Cozy Noah Vibes, where we listen, relax, and sleep peacefully. I'm your host, Noah, and thank you for tuning in. Tonight, we have a special seasonal treat for you. Join us as we visit a mysterious and enchanting carnival that appears for one night only. You have a ticket to enter. As always at Cozy Noah Vibes, we know some people eagerly await Halloween, while others enjoy different seasons. Much like our previous episodes such as Night of the Full Moon, the Corn Maze, or the Count's Castle. This story has a subtle eerie atmosphere, but as always, nothing will harm or scare us. Our wonderful writer, Shady Grove, loves this season and is passionate about creating these stories. So we hope you enjoy it and, as always, that it brings you a wonderful night's sleep. Alright, friends, now let's get ready for tonight's story. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for being here and making our efforts and hard work so worthwhile and meaningful. Remember to thank yourself as well, because you're here too. Just by listening to Cozy Noah Vibes, you're inviting a natural place of rest for yourself. As you lie in bed, let's take a moment to scan your entire body, looking for any tension, unease, or stress. Start from the top of your head and go down to your toes. If you find any tension, use deep breaths to invite more calmness. Inhale peace and tranquility into your body and mind, and exhale any unnecessary tension, worries, or distractions. With each breath, bring more relaxation, knowing this is a time where you don't have to be responsible for anything, don't need to actively focus on anything. Just let my voice and your own calm breathing guide you into a pleasant sleep. Now, it's time to start our story. So I'd like you to imagine a winding path dotted with fallen leaves, sparkling from the earlier daytime rain. This is where our story begins. A purple twilight envelops the path, with a few heavy clouds hanging in the sky. The aftermath of an evening rainstorm has left puddles on the path, which extends along one side of the road. Occasionally, your shoes brush against wet grass as you walk along. The rain has stopped, and there's no more rain in the forecast. It's a perfect evening for a walk. A chilly breeze stirs the last few golden leaves on the branches, and you're grateful for the warmth of your coat tonight. As you think this, a gust of wind sweeps up a pile of wet leaves, swirling them into the air and rolling them along the path. You watch them tumble and float like golden specks in an inkwell, thinking that autumn is a beautiful season, a time of transition and change, as the last traces of summer leave, making way for the cold stillness of winter. There's always a touch of mystery in the air during this season. Even on the most familiar streets, you can't be certain what you'll see. Just as the trees change a little each day, the autumn world does too. This thought brings a smile to your face. A little mystery makes life interesting. Your steps guide you along the path as your thoughts wander. You think of the colors of autumn, brilliant oranges, fiery reds, and glittering yellows. Next, you think of the flavors pumpkin, cinnamon, cranberry, and pear. Then you remember the scents the earth after rain, wet leaves, spiced apple cider, and caramel popcorn. But the last scent isn't in memory. You stop and take a deep breath. The unmistakable aroma of sweet, salty caramel popcorn fills the air. You look around but see nothing or any possible source. Tonight, you're alone on this solitary path. You've walked so far that not even a single car has passed by. You slowly turn around, and as you turn, the scent becomes stronger, bringing images of a market or amusement park to mind. You can almost taste the sticky caramel popcorn on your tongue. Just then, you hear the unmistakable sound of an organ playing in the distance. The melody dances and skips through the air, seeming to guide you to its source. Your earlier thought plays back in your mind. A little mystery makes life interesting. So you leave the path, following the music and the enticing aroma into the woods. As night falls, the purple of the sky fades to a deep midnight blue. As the clouds part, the moon emerges, casting a pearly glow on the white trunks of the birch and aspen trees. During the day, these trees shine in the splendor of autumn, but at night, they seem almost bare and towering. Yet you still find them beautiful, just larger at night, their colors covered by the strong contrast of black, white, and gray. In the moonlit woods, you can't help but wonder where you're going. On such a night, what could be here? Your curiosity guides you step by step. You consider turning back at one point. After all, you could go home, curl up under a blanket, and spend a leisurely evening reading, drinking hot cocoa, or listening to music. You could even carve that pumpkin on your windowsill. Many other houses, apartments, and shops have already displayed their jack-o'-lanterns, but yours is still just a pumpkin. Just then, the inviting scent of caramel popcorn becomes strong again. The sound of the organ music also becomes clearer, its steam whistle jumping between the trees. You take a deep breath, enjoying the warm scent, and then continue deeper into the woods. After a while, you hear the crunch of dry leaves underfoot and the whispering sound of the wind through the trees. It's a soothing sound that makes you feel at ease. Soon, you come to the edge of a large clearing. The trees give way to a flat area, recently packed down by activity. This open space could serve as a market ground, especially with a large cornfield acting as a natural barrier in the distance. You thought this was the source of the music and the scent, but now you see there's nothing here. Just you, fallen leaves and a cold breeze. But then, out of the corner of your eye, you spot a small booth. It's brightly cherry red all around, with a slanted black roof on top. The booth is only big enough for one person to stand inside. You walk over, hoping to ask someone about the strange music, but you find the booth is empty. The counter is chest high, adorned with an old-fashioned machine, hand-painted gold letters, and a large gold button. There's an arrow and the words "press for ticket." Curiosity wins over again. You press the button, and the machine spits out a rectangular paper ticket. Holding it up in the moonlight, you read, "Night Carnival. One night only. Find the big tent. All attractions will disappear by morning. Present ticket for entry." On the other side of the ticket, you see your name written in the same font. How strange, you think. You didn't tell anyone you were coming tonight, because you didn't even know yourself. But seeing your name on the ticket is stranger than seeing the scene unfold before you. A Ferris wheel, a funhouse, game booths, a carousel. The images waver at the edges, then fully materialize before your eyes. The clearing transforms into a carnival. Lights flickering, game booths, and colorful displays. On the other side of the ticket booth, you see a single entrance. Maybe that's the way in, you think. You walk over and find a slot to insert your ticket. Through a metal turnstile, you enter the world of the night carnival. Instantly, your senses are captivated by the new environment. The organ melody surrounds you, along with the calliope music from the carousel. Sweet scents waft from unseen places. Your eyes don't know where to look first. The old-fashioned curiosity shop signs, or the flashing lights around the funhouse. You see people playing games, drinking, laughing. You notice a clown in bright clothes, holding a lollipop, waving to children. A gentleman in a striped suit walks by, sweeping fallen leaves with a large broom. Everyone seems immersed in their own world, enjoying this one-night wonder. As you walk to the carousel, you notice each animal has unique carvings and colors. The horses lift their heads and open their mouths as if to breathe the evening air. When the carousel starts spinning, the music speeds up, the lights flicker, and you're drawn to the beautiful sight. A lavishly dressed figure invites you to join, and you smile, accepting the invitation, finding an empty seat. As you sit down, you feel like a child again. A delightful spin with music, like a dream. Eventually, the carousel slows down. You reluctantly dismount and continue exploring the rest of the carnival. As night deepens, you feel a sense of peace, a pleasant tiredness, warm and cozy. As time passes, you know it's time to go home. But this night, this magical carnival, will stay in your memory forever. That's the story for tonight. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore the mysterious night carnival. Remember, No matter how magical the night, the most important thing is finding your own peace and relaxation. As you prepare for sleep, may you carry these beautiful images into your dreams, wishing you a wonderful night and a peaceful slumber. Thank you for listening to Cozy Noah Vibes, and we'll see you next time. Good night.